Uh, uh, what the, where am I? Last thing I remember, I was lying in bed with my wife, just sleeping. What the heck happened? Where, um, hey guys, other, hey guys, what the world is going on?
How should I know, Flame? Last thing I remember was I was sleeping in bed.
Wow, they got you too, Ice Pick. They got me too. Oh, Spark? They got you too? Wow. What were you doing? I was trying to think of a way to get my brother back. Oh, well, alright.
They got me too, bro.
Oh, oh, Rocky, they got you too?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, that's good.
They got us as well.
Aqua, Twist, you guys okay?
Yes, we're fine. But the big question is, where are we? This is the realm of the Dragonhogs.
Wait, Realm of the Dragon Wait a minute. No other person can teleport us here except... Oh my gosh. It's her.
Wait, are you sure that's her?
Yes, I've done my research. That right there is Nami, the goddess slash queen of all the Dragonhogs. First off, I gotta say, it's such a great honor to be in the command of you.
Please, please stand.
Okay, okay. Anyway, Your Majesty, with all due respect, why did you bring us here?
Well, I have been doing my research and studying Dragonhogs throughout the multiverse. And it's come to my conclusion that we're going extinct again.
What? We're going extinct again?
How is that possible? I mean, what Flame told me was that we have dragon hogs all over the multiverse. Or the Sonicverse, whichever one.
Yes, that's true. But somehow they're all dying.
Dying? But I thought us Dragonhogs are impossible to kill.
We thought so too. But we are dying so far.
Now, that's just sad.
Yeah, so why did you summon us?
Well, being the only 6 original offspring of the 6 original Dragonhogs, I have a task for you.
Oh, really? What is it?
You see, since we're dying out there, I think it's time for Operation Reproduction.
Operation Reproduction? What is that?
I'm so glad you asked, Flame.
Huh? You... Okay. Well, what is it?
Well, basically, since we're really desperate to get the population of us Dragonhogs back up, the only best thing we can do is start a harem.
Wait, what?
You gotta be kidding me, Your Majesty. Starting a harem? Yeah, I mean, won't that just break up a whole bunch of relationships and cause problems? But it's the only way for us to, bring our species back.
Well, the only other person that I know that is doing this already is Flame. I mean, he's married and he has 3 children already.
Yeah, that's true. I do have 3 kids already.
Yeah.
Yes, I am aware of that. But the species rate isn't going up fast enough. So it's up to all of you to start harems.
Oh my gosh. I'm trying to... Okay, with all due respect, Your Majesty, I'm trying really, really hard to avoid that. You see, the thing is, I have what people call the flame effect. And I'll explain that in a different video. Flamethrowers, I'm speaking out of character real quick. I'll explain that in another video. But anyway, I have something what people call the flame effect. It's just really insane. And let's just say the flame effect has got me into a whole bunch of tough situations involving my wife, my brothers, my sisters, and all sorts of other things. And I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but I refuse to start a harem. I refuse. Plus, not to mention, my wife won't let me. My wife isn't gonna let me. Besides, she's not into that harem type stuff. She believes that a relationship only needs 2 people, not like a whole mess of people.
I am aware of that. But will you listen to her? Or are you going to listen to your queen?
Well, I might have to think about it because clearly my wife, she really is stubborn. And not to mention, she used to have a temper, and I'm trying really, really hard not to bring that back up. And plus, not to mention, she did just have a baby, so she is in the process of recovering, and I don't want to stress her out, which is going to make the recovery even more impossible for her. So, yeah.
I am aware of that. But again, are you going to listen to her or your queen? Because not only am I your queen, I'm your goddess. I can easily erase anybody who defies me out of this world.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I won't question your actions ever again.
See that you don't. Anyway, as I was saying, it's up to all of you to start harems and get as many guys and girls as you can to either impregnate or have you get impregnated. So that way we can bring back our race.
Oh boy, this is actually going to be something.
Yeah, how the heck is Sarah gonna take this?
Aqua, I have no idea. But right now, Sarah is the least of my problems. Right now, the flame effect is going to be happening again. And it's already happening. Oh my gosh. I mean, I already have one crazy echidna warrior princess that's trying to fight me. She just teamed up with my worst enemy from the, Splatoon universe. This is just insane. Ugh. Oh my gosh, the flame effect. It's just, ugh. I'm getting tired of it. Because like I said before, the flame effect has got me into a whole bunch of situations.
Yeah, well, Flame, don't forget. We're talking about our race here. We don't want it to go. If it's dying throughout the multiverse, then what's next? Us.
Well, yeah, that's true. And plus, I'm a god. I don't want to die. I mean, it is possible for us gods to die. But I don't want to die and leave Sarah behind. That's her biggest fear. Her biggest fear is losing me. And my biggest fear is losing her. I mean, sure, I've been telling all these girls, like, if Sarah goes down in the plane crash, they'll be the first to call. But that's a long way away, and hopefully it will never happen. But the point is, I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but I refuse to start this. I refuse to participate in Operation Reproduction because I'm already dealing with a whole bunch of relationship problems. I mean, I already have like 2 girls that's already living in my house, and they're not even my wives or anything. I mean, I already have one who is Charlene the Hedgehog, also known as my ex-fiance. She snuck into my house, stole some of my sample, and she got pregnant off me. And she got pregnant. So basically, I accept that because everybody knows that the baby does need both mother and father in her life. And then there's my other friend, Blaze the Cat, who's also dealing with relationship problems. So out of the bottom of my heart, I kindly offered her and her daughter to move into the house with me. So that way, you know, she won't have to deal with her husband who's now turned evil. Yeah, thanks a lot, people. But the point is, I'm sorry, Your Majesty, I'm not gonna participate in this.
Well, how about this? We'll put it to a vote. All in favor that want to participate in Operation Reproduction, raise your hand. All who oppose will be disintegrated.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but us Dragonhogs, we refuse. Isn't that right, guys?
Yes, I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but I just can't participate in this selfish act. Because, like Flame says, all harems do is just ruin relationships and everything. All they do is just ruin relationships. I mean, sure, they may work out for one person, but for the previous person, I'm sorry, I don't think so. Ice Pick, you denied me. You defy me? Yes, Your Majesty, I do. With your excuse for, Anybody else?
Your Majesty, I am really sorry, but I refuse to participate in Operation Reproduction because, sure, our race might be dying out there in the multiverse, but that doesn't mean that we need to affect our relationships out here. That doesn't mean that. And plus, sure, everybody knows that what's gone today will be replaced tomorrow with something even better. Plus, not to mention, us Dragonhogs, it's going to take a lot for us to... It's going to take a lot of time and effort to, plan all this. So, yes, I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but I'm not going to be participating in Operation Reproduction.
What about you, Rocky or Roxanne? I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I refuse to start a harem as well. Reason why is because, look, even though I'm not in a relationship, I know how a relationship works. And I understand, like, our race and stuff is dying, but we could just easily just fix everything. I don't know, but I'm sorry, I just don't want to. Aqua, Twist, what about you? Are you going to fly me as well?
Yes, Your Majesty. I do apologize.
As do I. I refuse to participate in this selfish act. Just starting harems to, save our race is one thing, but jeopardizing other relationships or our current relationships, that's just going through a whole other low. So, yes, I refuse. So, all 6 of you refuse my offer and my plan.
Yes, Your Majesty, we do.
Very well. Then, one by one, each of you will be disintegrated.
Your Majesty, please, with all due respect.
Silence! You will speak when you are spoken to. Now listen, because of your defiance, you have jeopardized our race's chance of surviving. I'm very, very disappointed in all of you. To think, the 6 offspring of the original 6 Dragonhogs refused to help out their own race and kind. And Flame, I was going to make you the head leader of this.
What?
Yes, it was your job to lead our entire race to, back up. But since you refused this, you let me down. You let all of our dead ancestors down. And more importantly, you let our whole entire race down. So now I have to think of another plan. Because the 6 of you want to be selfish and worry about your own relationships.
Your Majesty, with all due respect, please, I've been through so much. You do not know how many people I had to deal with. People always telling me that I could do better with my wife. I can do better. Sure, my wife isn't a fire. Sure, my wife doesn't have any fire in her heritage. Sure, my wife did have some temper issues. Sure, my wife, she does get stressed out a lot because of me. Sure, my wife did have some anger issues. I know I said that again, but I don't care. But the point is, I love that woman. And I'm going to continue loving her until the end of time. Okay? So, You can just erase me for all I care. But at least I'll still be loyal to my wife, Sarah. Alright, guys, come on. We're heading back to Mobius. Come on, we're heading back to Mobius.
I'm right along with you, Flame.
Here, anybody who's joining us on this trip to Mobius, grab onto me. You got it, man.
Yeah, I'm coming.
As am I.
We're very sorry, Your Majesty, but we have our own lives to get back to, and our own friends and family. So, I'm really sorry, Your Majesty, but we have to go. Good luck on your new plan thinking.
Alright, guys, ready?
Ready?
Instant transmission.
To think, those children, they deny the fact that our race is dying. Well, they'll soon listen to me after when I hit them where it hurts. And to quote Green Goblin, first I attack their hearts. So, let me think. Since Flame is the leader of this, I'll attack his heart first. Basically, I'm going after his wife and mother. That would teach him not to defy his queen.